Clement Clarke Moore gave the world a most wonderful gift in the form of a poem, A Visit from St. Nicholas, which most of us will know from a fragment of its first line, "'Twas the night before Christmas." In this time of social media and the inundation of repeated memes, we might be forgiven for thinking that memes are new. But all cultural icons give way to memes. And "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" is a long-standing meme that has been parodied and adapted in many, many ways. One of my favorites is the version translated into legalese. Whereas on or about the night prior to Christmas, there did occur at a certain improved piece of real property, hereinafter the house, a general lack of stirring by all creatures therein, including, but not limited to, a mouse. In my reading, I hope to commemorate the spirit of our congregation's response to COVID-19 with my own poem in this meme. As I worked through the original poem and its meter, I became aware that some rhythms and within that meter reminded me of another poem, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, which was itself possibly inspired by "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." No delusions of grandeur here. I merely hope you enjoy this in some small way. The poem is called A Visit from COVID-19. 'Twas the time before Christmas when all through the town not a creature was stirring. We all were locked down, with memories of Christmases past and ago. What would happen this year? How could anyone know? What would happen to gatherings? How would we prepare? What would happen to gifts and the hugs that we share? 9 months of pandemic, and here we are, asking how on earth do we celebrate Christmas with masking? At home, decorations we hang to inspire us or distract us from fears of the pandemic virus. So a scramble of questions racked my brain with insistence. How does Christmas come when we keep social distance? Having pondered and wrestled this whole thorny matter, the answer arrived in my brain with a clatter. The obvious answer, it seems, says the chorus, is always the one that lies right here before us. Think back to the spring when our worship was canceled and our church was closed up from the nave to the chancel. When Rebecca and Harris took cell phones in hand, and Zoom was a word meaning speed on the land, then what to our wondering screens should appear but our music director and 8 choristers dear? Come Christopher, Sean, come Aaron and Anna, come Jim and Joanne, Elia and Rada. In solos and duets, the choristers, they chorused with click tracks and uploads and harmonies, gorgeous, and sermons from rooftops and places so varied our insights were nurtured and our spirits were carried. While the virus removed us from each other's presence, like the Grinch can't stop Christmas by stealing our presents, it won't stop our Christmas from coming. It came. Somehow or other, it came just the same. It comes without ribbons. It comes without tags. It comes without packages, boxes, or bags. Community, it seems, is much more than a place. Maybe a mindset, a welcome, a feeling of grace. So think back to Bethlehem so long from today, where Joseph was seeking just some place to stay, and Mary was waiting, so tired and so warm, just praying for somewhere for her child to be born. All others were nestled, each snug in a bed with not one bed free. There's no room, they said. Now return to our own time, not just in pandemic. Our world leaves out so many with exclusion endemic. In this time before Christmas, our separations are real. Perhaps we now sense how exclusion must feel. As we gather together in fellowship and song, let's forget not the rights for which so many long. May we share with each other and all that we meet a sense of community in our world, on our street. Wherever we are and wherever we wend, may your Christmas be merry, and peace be with you, my friend. Thank you.